Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
Well, this is my first business ever. It all started back in 2017 when a friend asked on Facebook if anyone knew how to program drum samplers. I got very interested since I have my background in music from a very early childhood, and I also was a geek with computers. I'd never programmed anything professionally before, but I had some hobbyist experience. So I asked my friend if he could give me a chance to see what I can come up with. After a month of bashing my head with C++, I actually got a working product. We set up a simple web shop, advertised on some Facebook groups, and sales started to drip in. It was maybe $1,500 for the first month, not too much, but it started to feel like there's actually something to it. And yeah, that's how we started out.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
We feel like our expertise isn't enough to grow this business any longer. We've been doing pretty nicely for the past years, but realized that we don't know how to grow this any further, despite the efforts. And as the general rule of the economy suggests, if the business doesn't grow, it will eventually shrink and die. And as this still is a healthy business, it would be a shame to let it die. We'd rather sell it to someone who can grow it more and let it thrive as long as possible.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
There have been 4 key areas on running this business. First, creating new products, which I mostly tend to do, and I do the software development part. The work fluctuates a lot from month to month. Sometimes I don't have to do anything, and then there are times for a new product, for example, and I do a lot at once. I work around 10 hours a week on average. Second, keeping the website up and running, but it runs on Shopify and doesn't really require much maintenance. Third, creating and running ad campaigns. One of my unofficial partners does this. His job is to ensure new sale campaigns are being made and run mainly on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. He'll check the campaign results, adjust the budgets, and such a few times a week. Fourth, customer service. My another unofficial partner does this, along with some other type of product development like audio sample and media recording and editing. Customer service requires checking the emails at least twice a week.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
We have been running paid ads mainly on Facebook, Google, and Instagram, so we have been relying on those a lot. And if the also famous Facebook ads algorithm should start to act up, it will impact our business heavily. There's definitely room for improvement to add more platforms to advertise on, even out the risks. We also have not been using social media influencers much, despite the rest of the industry using them a lot. Social proofing would be a good way to further improve brand recognition and sales. SEO and organic visitors also could be improved. We have a blog that we rarely update. We have a YouTube channel that we do update, but it's mostly ads and some guide videos, whereas we could do some other type of content too. Brand quality could be also further improved. We have some collaborations with a couple of artists, But we could do more and also enhance the quality of the website design to appear more professional.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
There are two main risks when running this business. First would be the competitors outrunning the business, as the information technology is very fast-paced on improving new tools. So we either have to keep up or go against the stream and try to be unique. We have been doing the latter since that's more of our personality. Second, as the business is heavily relying on paid ads, ad platforms have a lot of control over this business's success, and we've seen the struggle it might bring.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
We understand that transferring the business is not a small task. We don't have any physical stock or equipment that needs to be transferred, only the technical solutions like web services and some code base of the products. We're willing to offer 3 months of call and email support where necessary. We're also willing to offer our services to create new products for you for a fee that can be negotiated. We have good tools for our current product lines to produce new products for.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
If really necessary, I can commit to a non-compete agreement strictly limited to selling my own audio plugins on punk, rock, and heavy metal genres, which would compete against this business. As for my unofficial partners who work as a subcontractors for me, I cannot promise a non-compete agreement.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
We are not open to an earn-out payment structure. We will only accept the agreed upon amount set at the time of purchase.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
We have great products and a very loyal customer base. We lack on the marketing side, so if you happen to have very good marketing skills, this business can definitely be grown much more. There's potential on the market which is not overblown with competitors.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you will find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.